You shout like that, they put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing. Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists. You're stealing, right to jail. You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses, you right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail, right away.
Howdy, guys. Hey, Ray. This one's for you, sir. This one's for you.
Oh, it's amazing. 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 Isn't that an amazing update? Isn't that amazing? Amazing. 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 Amazing.
It's going down.
Amazing. Amazing. Wouldn't that be amazing?
It's happening. I've missed it. I've missed it way too much. It is time. Time. It's time, everyone. We do it again. We do it again. We get on the bike. Another day. How y'all doing? There we go. I just needed to move into the light. That was the problem. I swear I haven't altered my white balance at all to make myself look tan. I would never do such a thing. That's scandalous. Jail for derp. Jail for derp. Oh, you have to get ready for another race today and then a TT tomorrow. A lot of racing this week. Macbeth, were you on the points race with Tessa? You're on the unicorns, right? I didn't see you on the rider list, though.
Right away. No trial, no nothing. Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists. You're stealing.
Or it was the dirt
right
racing
jail. Playing
series.
music too loud, right
Was that the
jail.
one you were
Right
doing,
away.
man?
You're driving too fast, jail. Slow.
Yeah,
jail.
I saw Tessa and I was like, oh my god, she's racing the unicorns. Oh, Bike Boy's gotta be in there.
You right to jail. You
But I didn't
undercook
see
fish,
ya.
believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with
do
the
you
dentist and
TT
you
with
don't
us
show
tomorrow?
Up, believe it or not, jail, right away.
Maybe. You were racing oh, that's sick. That's sick, Bike Boy. I was stoked. I was like, oh, yo. I was like, I know that team. I was like, is Bike Boy in there? Her camera hides a bit of the rider nearby list, so I think that's probably why I didn't notice. But yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Way to go. They dropped in the first climb. Yeah, dude. You're right. Yeah, Tessa is very strong. She's been doing like 15-hour weeks. Holy jeez. First climb must have been spicy as heck. Well, good job, Bike Boy. Good job on getting the race in. But yeah, it was really cool to see. It was like we had like a community feature. I was like, hey, I know that like, a bunch of you guys are in here. Hopefully you had a good time though. And now you got redemption on this next one, I think. But yeah, it's been a heck of a week for me too, guys. So today we are having a lovely, lovely climb up the greatest route in all of Zwift. I'm so excited. Attacking T2. Ooh, what is? Ooh, what the? By far the best moment. Hold on, let's see this. I need to do this. Hold on, let me switch the mixer. To music. No, I switch it to game. Turn it up. Sorry, my audio is so I need to fix my audio a little bit. It's not routed very well right now to use links. All right, here we go. Okay, turn this down. Hold on, hold on. Why is it so quiet? Fucking Tim. It's just so quiet. I don't know why. I have everything full volume. What is going on? I can't turn it up anymore. What's going on? Leo. Hi, Leo.
They put you in jail right away.
GG's today, man. That was an awesome ride.
We have a special jail for journalists.
Was that
stealing, right to jail.
Anyway, was that Ginger's biggest ride so far? That was an insane ride, man.
Jail. Slow jail. You're charging
Right,
too high prices for sweaters,
swap it back.
glasses. You right to jail.
Scam.
You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook.
There we go.
You making a
Dude, good on him, man. Yeah, I just saw his content the other day. Hey, Kevin, thank you for the follow. Just kidding. That was a test. That was a test. I'm a dumbass. All right. Anyway. All right. I think we're ready to go. I think we need to get rolling. Yeah, really cool, man. 100K is a great achievement for someone who's getting into cycling. Like, I don't know. I felt really accomplished when I did my first metric. Oh, let me get that out of the way. You don't need to see my epidemic sound. But yeah, guys, I have something that's really cool that happened today, and I went to click into the smart options. I've been looking into these a little bit. We've been doing some of the recommended stuff. We've been altering it depending on how we've been feeling, doing kind of our own thing. Because like, check it out. You can like click into it, and it gives you options between workout, route, and pacer bot. And then you can kind of choose if you want like a shorter or a longer version of whatever they recommend. And pretty cool. But I got a bit of an ego boost today, guys. Because it's basically saying that I need to recover today, an endurance ride. So I went to the Robo Pacers, and they recommend Coco for my recovery rides now. What? Dude, let's go. I'm so stoked on that. That feels very good. I don't know if I would have ever called Coco my recovery. You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. I was gonna counter that, but then I thought about it for 2 seconds and I'm like, actually he probably has a point. Actually, he's probably right. It's definitely a beta feature. Obviously a beta feature. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Nice little ego bump when I was looking at what I was doing today. Dude. Yeah, dude. Hey, Leo, how long did you you ended up riding a little longer after Ginger was done? How far did you make it today? I saw a mouse. You had a mouse problem in your outside of your house. Maybe he needs to come to Canada and kill all. Maybe. Yeah, I live in the woods. I live in the wilderness. There is literally infinite acreage of wild land behind my house. There's like thousands and thousands of, I'm serious, thousands and thousands of acres, tens of thousands of acres of wild land, a rock's throw from my backyard. We've kind of gotten used to living with the forest animals. We see all sorts of random stuff all the time. We've had actually some pretty fun stories with that. We've had random wild animals wander into our yard and hang out for a few days, chill, and then just take off. We had a couple Canada geese just come and just take up residence in our small little pond for like a week, and we had to like evict them. Like straight up, these things acted completely tame. Like you could walk right up to them and like scoot them out of the way. We've had a wild mallard just wander into our yard and he stayed until unfortunately he got picked off by a raccoon. But that was like 8-9 months. He just randomly wandered into our yard and decided that that was his home now. You ever had a brown bear? Not, there are brown bear where I live. Very, very rare to see a brown bear. And I don't know if, I haven't even heard any sightings in the recent time. There are semi-recent sightings of black bear though. A lot of wild boar and deer and cougar. But yeah, so like, so yeah, we saw that little mouse and it was funny. I was outside and I hate to say what I was doing because it's kind of embarrassing. But I'm going to tell you guys because I tell you everything. Okay. It's the one. Hold on. No, it's the other one. I've only did one of them. So I have these new tires, guys. These are going to be my Unbound tires. These are the new Dubnatal 50s. And I am not very, I'm kind of ashamed to tell you, but I went and shaved off all of the casting marks. All the little, like, little antennas that stick up out. I shaved them off. So I'm outside my room, shaving them. Literally shaving them. And then this mouse just runs right up to my foot and just like... It was pretty funny. He was so surprised. He like froze. He was like, shit, I just fucked up. Just ride them off. I know. I'm riding on my Race Kings, which are very slow tires. Well, they're not actually that slow, but relatively slow tires. I'm doing that for like added pain and suffering at the moment. Yeah, I'm saving the Dubnatals for a little bit. I'm saving them for the race. We're riding the Race King. The Race Kings I have on right now are the grip compound, so they're not meant to roll as fast, but God, they are sticky. Funny thing, the Dubnatals, just from touching them, feel even more sticky. Well, and they're supposed to be a rolling compound, like a race compound. Aero, then TPU. You have, yeah, the Aero 111s, right? That's your main tire choice that you have on right now. But yeah, the TPU tubes are it's like a love and a hate thing. I have a love and a hate thing for the TPU. I love them because they're light, but man, there's sometimes they just do weird things. Like they have like phantom leaks sometimes, which is really annoying. And I think the worst thing about it is that the ride feels very like a overinflated basketball, I would say. What's up, Supo? What's up, man? But Yeah, it just feels almost like, you know, like when you have like a really well inflated basketball, that kind of like, I don't know, the resonance when it bounces, it just feels like there's like that more of like that resonance. But how can I recover next day with such a long ride? I'm not very recovered. Today is a recovery ride. I am still very, very fatigued from yesterday, but I was able to get down 4,200 calories and 6 liters of straight water, without including the fact that I drank a liter of protein shake in the morning and another half of a liter of coffee in the morning. So that, I think, was what saved me. That I actually recouped all 2,000 calories that I burnt yesterday and even went into an excess. I actually was plus calories yesterday, even after burning 2,200 calories on my ride, I think. So yeah, I think that's the only reason I'm able to even move today. In jail, no more typing. Yep. I copy that. 26 up front, 28 back wheel. Hell yeah. I've been really liking the Pirelli's road tires. I've tried their P0s and I feel like they're insane. The traction is really good. Like they just feel like really planted. I'm a big fan of GP5000s though. They're really good, but they don't feel as grippy. But they're really good tires. All right, guys, let's do some recovery riding.
There's only one I want. I love you.
Howdy, pimp. Roasted almonds today, 500 calorie, just soaked them in. Oh man, it's weird, Derp. Now that I'm like counting everything and I'm like trying to be hyper aware of like my burn versus my intake, it's kind of funny. Kind of interesting. What is it called? Oh my god, it's been so long I forgot that it's not called Alp, it's called Road to Sky. There it is. Derp roasted these nuts. That's a got 'em. All right, nice and easy, nice and easy. But yeah, I did the count yesterday. We went into the ride nearly 1,000 calories deep already. Or no, when we finished the ride at 1,000 calories, because we went in at 600 and we came out around 1,000 after we had calculated in the pineapple we ate. We had about 350 calories of pineapple, I would say. Because we ate about a cup's worth, and that's about 350 calories. But yeah, I was able to finish the 2,000 calorie burn only with the 2,200 I was able to finish with only a 1,200 at deficit. And then that lunch, guys, I ate 2 meals. 2 full meals.
I love you, Pookie.
I got this massive carne asada bowl. Like this massive thing. Where it's like carne asada over French fries. How about yes, all that food? But I had this big carne asada bowl over French fries, and then for dessert I had a cheeseburger. It was funny as hell, but I did it, and all yesterday I felt like I was just so full.
Amazing.
Hey guys, what's up? Bren, hey. Hey Holly.
Isn't that amazing?
Good morning, everyone.
Isn't that amazing?
Holly, since you're here, you know, you've actually reminded me of something I've been meaning to tell you. I don't think I've told you yet.
Amazing.
But hopefully everyone doesn't mind. I'm just gonna say it. Holly. Bren!
Right away. You're driving too fast? Jail. Slow? Jail. You're charging too high prices for square.
Please hold.
Glass.
Please hold.
You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook
Thank you,
chicken,
Lubo.
also jail. Undercook, overcook.
Please
You
hold.
make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail, right away.
Okay. As I was saying. Hey Holly, good thing you're here. There was something I've been meaning to tell you. I've been wanting to tell you. I just didn't know the words and how to put it. But chat, if you don't mind, this is directed specifically to Holly. If y'all would just tune out for a second. You can hear? No, Bren, please cover your ears. This is private. If you don't mind. Holly's messages. But Holly, just want you to know, you are my favorite. Carry on. Carry on. Wait, are you guys both? You guys are hanging out? Oh, that's sick. That's right. I remember you all talking about the friend that you were gonna head out there for a visit, but I didn't realize you were there already. He's fixing your PC. Won't work. You can hear Holly's phone. Damn it. Damn it. What's wrong with your PC, Holly? Is this like one of those, like... I feel like this is the start of a porno or something. Hi, I'm your computer repairman. Let me slot some RAM for you. We need the streams. Wait, is your took the dodgy, damn, that sucks. Yeah, Holly, I recommend viewing the kind of sketchy sites on your phone. I think that's actually the meta these days. Probably don't want to know what. Tracy, this is literally like this. All this writing is so easy. Like, I will never like take for granted how easy it is to smash your legs on a bike. The real challenge is the eating. I don't know how this is sustainable. I don't know how people get fat. I don't understand. It is miserable. It is actually miserable. Like yesterday, I ate such a massive dinner. I just felt like a sweaty mess. I felt like gross as hell. Install a Mac inside. Exactly. Tracy knows. We need to get another USB-C dongle right now. No! Is that what you... I'm gonna need to update your system. Yeah, this is easy today, guys. We're going easy today. Literally double what I did yesterday. Well, he's literally double me, so I guess the proportionality wise, I think I actually can kind of comprehend it. Actually, I might actually be able to relate. I mean, if we go off like a power to weight, like a watt per kilo, I feel like that it actually is very, very good. 3 times. Oh, so he's slacking. Get with it. Hathor has nothing on my eating habits. I need to coach him to eat more.
There's only one I want. I love you, Pookie.
You too, Holly. Oh my God, Ray. Unfortunately, this is about as spicy as it gets today. Legs feel surprisingly good. I'm telling you guys. Eat the food. You'll be happy. Oh, hi Lumo. Sorry, I missed your message. You were incognito. Alrighty. All right, guys. I think I've earned the right to have the fan on today. I think today's just a chill day. We're just gonna enjoy it. Thank you, Amy. No heat training. No intervals. No nothing. No nothing. Just a nice ride. I could use that. We're gonna be at like 10.5 hours on the week after today. And that's a lot of hours for me. And you guys didn't know, tomorrow is TTT Thursday. So we racing tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna race tomorrow. Actually, I think the only way I can like mentally process the fact that I'm racing tomorrow is that on Friday I don't have to do anything but an upper body workout. I don't have to ride the bike. I don't even have to, I can freaking sit. I can set up my workout so all of my exercises are seated or lying down. And I think that's gonna be so nice. Well, anyway. Yes, Brand, please get Holly's PC back working properly. It's just not the same. Just not the same without her around. You know what'll be nice? I want to get out of today at sub 1,000 calorie burn. I think that will be nice. Oh, Tracy, I woke up at 146 pounds today. We're good. We're on track still. Even after yesterday's insanity, I'm still good. By the way, I was very pleased. So I went to bed at 148. So the act of sleeping literally burnt 2 pounds last night, guys. I literally dropped 2 pounds while I was sleeping. You had a huge cramp. Oh no, we're having trouble getting it to release. No, that couldn't have been that derp. I think the problem was you didn't do it the second time. And that's why you're cramping up. You didn't get to shake out that extra lactic acid by doing another full powered effort. That's actually what it is. Now you're good. Okay, good. That was an awesome effort, by the way. That was a really awesome effort. You cut off 2 minutes from my pace. Bro, the moment I saw you come past that 6.5, I'm like, no. I was like, you get it, boy. You freaking get it, man. No. Well, at least I don't have to figure out my in-between lunch and dinner meal today. Short before really exploding after 7 minutes. Yeah, I could tell you were really hurting at the top. But you held power. You finished at, what'd you say, 370 something watt average? Thank you, bike boy. So really good. 372, hell yeah, dude. You were able to hold on. I'm sure you were hoping you could get that last surge on the flat, but that was probably maybe worth 5 seconds. Maybe. So honestly, a really good job. How fast does a 2.5 watt per kilo effort get you up the Alp? Is that like a 75-minute effort? How many? You troll. You troll. 70. Yeah, maybe 70. Leo's still disappointed that I slacked off on the 12-hour stream. He wants redemption for that. 75 minute. Yeah, I think around 75 minute. I think you're right. Which means we should be able to get up and down with the lead in about 90 minutes. The thing is, I have to actually ride at the zone I'm supposed to ride at. Hey, bike boy. Ride on, bike boy. Thank you, Gail. Never, Ray. Never, Ray. CTP cares. CTP actually cares. They only want the best for us. First time, yep, first time. Never Alped before. I just unlocked the route actually today. Carlo! Carlo! Hi, Carlo. Thank you for the raid, sir. How are you? How was your ride? Did CTP have its way with you again? I'm fending off their efforts to make me a legendary champion. They only want the best for me, I know, but we can't do it. See ya, bike boy. See ya. You're tired? What'd you get into today, man? Where are the segment PRs? That is a great question. You're highlighting an amazing point of that I actually just need to put some effort in. That's my problem. I don't actually put any effort in on my rides. It's all a strategy though. We do it for survival. It's a survival tactic. We act like we're dying, we act like we do things, but we don't actually do anything. Back-to-back days in your dude, yesterday was a big day though. You were putting out some power yesterday. And over the weekend on your climb portaling, you were working insanely hard then too. Lots of intensity over the last 7 days for you. Thanks, Bike Boy. Nice running into you, sir. You have a couple days off here. Oh, dude, hell yeah. That's awesome. Hopefully you've been enjoying it. I know a lot of people have been hey, thank you, Riz. I know a lot of people have been taking time off, unfortunately, because of that chest bug that's going around. Been hearing a lot of people dealing with the congestion, fatigue. Been rough, it sounds like. My whole family got it. I somehow seem to have gotten away with it without any sort of major symptoms. This is actually really nice because the last 2 times a nasty bug has gone around the house, I was able to avoid it. And I'll tell you what, guys, the last few years, if there was a bug, I was the first usually to get it. So I'm very, very happy that I was somehow able to get away with not dealing with it. Hey, Augie, yes, ma'am. I'll tell you what, this was a well-received recovery day. It still is, and it is so nice. I am very tired from yesterday, but I was very, very good. I got down 4,200 calories yesterday, and I'm still feeling it. Actually, I woke up kind of hungry this morning, which was very weird. But yeah, I went to bed at 148 pounds. Woke up at 146. Hey, nice kit that guy's got. But I was so stoked. I was worried. Yesterday was a very high calorie burn day. I was worried I'd have trouble taking that all back in. Never a couch. Not really.
That man
I kinda
is a muscle with
Hey,
a heart
thank you,
attached to
Ginger.
it, basically.
Congratulations on your insane ride today, man. That was awesome to see. 100 kilometers is a very challenging ride, man. Way to go. Keep it up, man. You're doing insane. Keep it up. Get in your recovery as needed. But man, you are grinding it out right now, sir. Hey, Bucky. According to Garmin, I feel like I slept very well. Garmin says I didn't. I think Garmin is lying to me today, though. It was definitely not the best metrics, but yeah, I felt fine. But yeah, thank you for the follow. Guys, unfortunately, we fixed the super follower alert. Super followers were actually an exclusive thing yesterday. So if you got in on it, you are so lucky. Yeah, it was exactly what I thought it was, though, guys. I was feeding the same alert through both Streamlabs and Stream Elements. So it's exactly what I thought it was. We fixed it this morning, and I think we're good. We'll see. But Friday's kind of the couch day, Augie. I do an upper body resistance training day, and it's about an hour of lifting, but it's not like the most intense thing. So I kind of count it as a recovery day. Really, Augie? I have my average sleep score is like 70. So according to Garmin, I never sleep better than fine or acceptable. I never get like a good or a excellent when it comes to sleep. Garmin wants us all to sleep all the time. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? Another legend in the community smashing out insane efforts, by the way. Just a super follower. Oh, I know, guys. It was an exclusive event. For only a few days, all followers received two follower notifications. Maybe we'll bring it back one day. Maybe we'll like bring it back as like a viewer campaign push. You know what I mean? That sounds so weird to say. On your work break, you sleep? Oh man. You had 83, man. I never see the 80s. I'm usually, like I said, I average 70. Garmin literally doesn't think I sleep. 81? Dude, I'm so jealous of you all. I was a little low on my HRV last night, so that was probably why Garmin said I didn't recover. I was slightly below my normal range by just a couple points. You're always in the 80s. That's good. Honestly, very good. 68 today? Yeah, Derp, that was basically me. I don't know what it was, but I think it was in the 60s. I went from a body battery of 12 to a body battery of 46. Oh boy, we are charged and ready. Well, for the past 5 days, nice. Yeah, I have to be, I have to look at my Garmin metrics with a critical eye. Because when Garmin says I'm not doing well, they're lying. And luckily, because of my critical evaluation skills, I'm able to know that. They're only right when they say I'm doing well. Basically is what I'm saying. Otherwise, they're wrong. Thank you for the shout outs. Your metrics don't have a body battery? I don't know if that, maybe I'm wrong, but I think body battery for Garmin, it takes you have to wear the watch for a while. Like it needs some trends, I think, before you can have an accurate body battery. But I don't know. Small wrist needs smaller watch. That's another problem, guys. I have the bigger watch and I have small wrists already. But the reason I got it was not because I'm compensating for anything. Of course not. Actually, the real reason I got the bigger one is because it literally has twice the battery life. Am I coping hard enough? That being said, I do like the aesthetic of a large watch on a smaller wrist. As weird as that may seem. I think that's I like that aesthetic. See, Bunny, I mean, yeah, yes. Yes, exactly. I hear that's an Apple Watch feature. There's my problem. There's my problem. Maybe on a male. You don't think it works on a female? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a like a ego thing for me. That makes sense. It could be. Big watch on a female wrist is odd, yeah. Yeah, maybe. I love watches though. If I had fuck you money, I would have so many watches. I would have so many watches. That's how you'll know that I won the lottery, guys. There will be signs. I won't say it, but there'll be signs. And the biggest sign will be that I'll all of a sudden have an amazing watch collection. As weird as that is. Ten more e-bikes? Yes, that too. Definitely e-bikes. I know that's what you meant, Derp. You'd have 10 e-bikes. Oh, no, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Are you sure that wasn't a convenient typo? No, that would be me too. That'd be me too. Hello, hey Matt. How you doing? Welcome to Zone Snooze. But at least we're getting a nice view out of it. It's been a while since we've been on this lovely, lovely climb. I'm glad we unlocked it finally after so long. Gets on with a pit bull. Yes, please. Dude, actually, seriously, I would totally rock like a steampunk watch that's like a Pit Boy. And still no car. Yeah, who needs cars? You had your medical exam for firefighters today. How did it go? Did you get a really high score? I bet you got a really high score. So I bet, so for you guys, do they test things like grip strength? In the US, for the firefighter evaluation, that's one of the categories is grip strength. And as cyclists, I think we probably lack that. Maybe your system's different than ours. The medical eval involves a fitness test. Or maybe those are just separate for you guys. Is here to ban Derp if he stops over the line just once. Thank you, Barty. Thank you. Guys, Barty actually cares. Barty actually cares. Your eyesight in that. Oh, okay. So it's just a pure medical. Nice. How did it go? Pick your blood and water. Nice. So another blood test coming your way, Matt. You'll be able to compare that to your what was it? The athlete blood test you did, what, last month? Better hydrate. Better hydrate. Is main vein water, I'm assuming? This time was free. It'll be cool, Matt. You have 2 blood tests very close together. That's actually very valuable information. Well, unfortunately though, Matt, if they took your water, it's only a matter of time before they discover all of the PEDs in your system. So you better come clean now, sir. Just say that, just tell everyone your mix, tell everyone your stack before it all gets released. It's all coming out now, man. Sorry, nothing you can do. I'm just kidding, man. step over the line and make holes in the Dutch highway. The Dutch cannot have that. That is not the Dutch way. There is a hole in the Dutch highway, it is instantly fixed. They don't screw around like that. Invade the Netherlands. Give you a Panzer. Oh no. Oh no. Your blood pressure was kind of high. That's a thing. So again, this is not necessarily you, so definitely listen to your doctor. But my blood pressures are always high when I get them tested at a clinic. When I test them like at a doctor's office, my blood pressure is always higher by a little bit. I have my own pressure cuff that I use at home. And it always shows me in a really healthy range, but whenever I go to the doctor, I guess I just get anxiety and it drives my blood pressure up, which I guess isn't very uncommon from what I heard. But I had something similar happen during one of my evaluations a couple years ago, and it made me worried. So that's why I went and did my own tests at home. And that like really helped me like realize, that helped calm me down basically. 116 over, that's like literally perfect. Yeah, exactly, Derp. That's kind of me when I go to when I'm at a clinic. I'll be like 140 over 74 or 76. But then I go home and test and it's like exactly the same like that. So there might be something to do with that, of just like the anticipation can alter the results. So hopefully, I'm hoping that's the case for you and that you don't actually have elevating blood pressure. Every year folks come over in summer, must dig holes. Dude, that's awesome. Dude, respect to you guys. You've never made a holiday in the Netherlands. You're a volunteer? Fire starter. Every time they use the automatic electric testers, mine is a bit higher than if they do it with the manual cuff too. Yep. Yeah. That's one of the problems with getting a test in a clinic. It does kind of alter the results a little bit because of the environment. For a lot of people, not for everyone. He volunteers as tribute. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Quito. You're all done finally. No training needed. Dude, that's awesome. We used to have a volunteer fire service in my town, but it was about a decade ago it was incorporated into the larger county. And now it's just a bunch of out of town people. It was actually like, it was a real old school feel in this town, guys, when I was growing up. You knew everyone. When you called the fire department or the paramedics, you knew the people that were showing up. There was something, wow, there's something cool about that. Nowadays, that does not happen. You don't recognize the people showing up at your door. Not that their standard of care has gone down or anything. It's just, it's changed. It's changed. I only become fire brigade chief. You don't know what it's called. Fire chief or whatever it's called. You're a lieutenant or a captain? Okay. In our ranking system, a chief is one of the top positions and is usually an oversight position, whereas a captain is an active position that oversees a smaller crew and actually fights with that crew. Traditionally, that's how it works here. And within the captain's crew, you'll have like a lieutenant, an engineer, a couple firefighters, a paramedic, vice president of yours. So you oversee 8 people. Okay. Yeah, so like the next step up would be like a battalion chief or a crew chief that oversees like a station and multiple crews, or oversees multiple stations and multiple crews. Then you can have like the chief captain or the chief, top level chief, which is basically pure oversight over every station in the county. For us, it's like that? Okay. Gruppenführer, Zugführer, Verbandsführer. I don't know what that means, but it sounds very provocative. Gruppen, 1 car. Zug equals 3 car. Oh, got it. The leading more trains. Okay. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to learn, guys. I'm trying. So you have the single car, the triple car, and then the lead. The lead. Okay. Me too, Barty. We're about to get a train run on us tomorrow, and I'm kind of excited for it. I'm a little nervous, though. And horse troop, attack troop, a water troop, and a hose troop. Horse. I can't read today. How's that different than any other day, though? I will be going into tomorrow with a lot of fatigue. I'm actually a bit worried because of that. As long as I don't have to surge too much and I can stay steady, I think I'll be all right. But I don't think I'll be able to handle much surging because of how my legs are right now. Oh God. And Lederhausen, yeah, or Lederhausen, sorry. I forgot, I know how to pronounce it now. I have learned. And that sounds like Ron's, no. But if you would like to see content related to that, please check out my links below. Just kidding, there's no links below. Because they're the everyone break out your popcorn. It's lovely, Race Base. Such a lovely climb. I'm so glad I finally unlocked it. It's been many years coming. They only have October. They're only fun for a month a year is basically what you're saying, Derp. But for 1 month a year, we'll give them credit. So worth it, Ray. So worth it. Oh man, when I saw you getting your training in, prepping to do your Alp challenge, I was like, man, I need to do something too. I need to get up that beautiful, beautiful climb. It has been far too long. Thank you for the ride on, SR. Just a little, right, Race Space? Yes, always a little effort. Hoffer, thank you. YouTuber. No way. Oh, they didn't give us a ride on. Never mind, screw you guys. I mean, not you guys, but the YouTuber. Screw you. You know what's so cringy? People who put like YouTube or TTV in their name. is honestly just so cringe. Yeah, I know, bro. Derp, right? So cringe. Where's the Yeti? We need to find the Yeti today. Today's a Yeti day. Thank you for the ride-ons, guys. Yeah, screw those guys. Shame. Shameful. Shame on you and your lineage. Okay. Yeah, I agree with the German. Clip it. Guys, you got clip it. This is a big moment right here. This is some proper diplomacy. Okay, you all right, fine. We won't invade you this time. See, guys, we're solving all international conflict here. Who has time for international conflict when you're so tired from your ride, all you want to do is see the couch? Who has time to argue over the minutia? There are Alps to be ridden. There is. There was never anyone better than makes deals than you. Nope, no one does it better than you. The greatest. Some say, unlike anything we've ever seen before. But we don't say that. Others say that. We don't say that. Others
There's
say
only
that.
one I want. I love you, Pookie.
Oh, guys, I didn't tell you. Garmin also was trying to fluff me up a little bit today. I boosted up 2 points on my VO2 max score, according to Garmin, after yesterday. They reevaluated me 2 points higher. Which means, of course, we have strained or overreaching in our near future. That's what that is actually indicating. 2, yeah, I've never gone 2 points in one ride. I've never been a reevaluate. Like, I've gone up 1 point at a time, but I've never done 2 points jumped in one go. 57. Oh, you're higher than that, man. You're higher than that. There's no way. That's got to be underestimated. Now you're on 60. You're minimum, man. There ain't no way. -3. How did that happen? Aren't you like literally like at like one of your strongest ever right now? No thanks. He didn't mean that to you. He didn't mean the no thanks to you, Barty. Of course not. That's not what he meant. Highest FVP, highest 1 minute, 40, 20, 35. Yeah, you're above that. You're above that. For sure. If you're able to put in like triathlon level efforts, and you're stronger than me right now. You're definitely like confirmed stronger than me. So I think it's just the way their algorithm's working is underselling it. Because we saw you do freaking 5+ watt per kilo for 8 minutes. I think that alone tells us that they're underestimating. And you were able to ride after that as well. The TTTs helped. Oh man, yeah, I agree. TTTs are one of the best training methods on Zwift. forced intervals in a real world scenario, hell yeah. All for that. Garmin is tossing you between maintaining and productive. Not sure you like that kind of attention. You're a married man. In a committed throuple with Garmin. My Garmin has been buttering me so heavy recently. I have a straight streak of green with a blob of purple and blue right where my Sea Otter Classic race was. Either I've hacked the system or everything's about to derail. TTT is pushing you more than the solo. It does, man. Dude, there's just something about the team time trial experience. You want to show up for the boys or the or who you're racing with, the boys or the girls. You want to show up for your team, and oftentimes that usually means a extra pull more than you may have been able to actually do. It is ideal for the boys, yes. Only the boys. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. 50 to 200 kilometer commute weeks. Holy shit, you do 200K a week just in commute? Holy shit. That's actually very impressive. And that's in Rainland, yeah. Now I know it is flat, but at the same time, that is a lot of distance. If you go to the office 4 days, that's wild. Well, that'll keep you that'll keep your base going for sure. Flat, windy, and rainy. You know, though, what I thought was really fun when I road tripped through the Netherlands? The systems come through so fast. It's like you'll go from a bright sunny day to a torrential downpour and back to a bright sunny day in like 10-15 minutes. You could tell how poor that experience is for the locals too. It was such a interesting thing if you're a people watcher. You'll be sitting in a crowded, you'll be walking down a crowded street. The rain will come through and everyone just vanishes. The street just goes completely blank of people. And then the moment the rain stops, boom, streets are full again. Must be great for the local shop owners. A rainstorm comes in, stop through, get a coffee or a tea, chill for 10 minutes, and then continue on your way. Or just rain all day. I must have been there during a special time then. It's raining for you guys. We had a pretty overcast day here yesterday. Felt like it'd rain all day, but we're back to the sunshine today. You studied in, not even gonna try because I'm gonna make it sound absolutely ridiculous, but it was quite rainy there. Like quite up north? Wait, that city? Or do you mean in California? Oh, okay, it's up north, got it. You know, I might have gone through the town, and I just don't remember. Because I went through a fair portion of the Netherlands while I was there. Visited almost every area. The northeast, oh, okay. Maybe I went through there then. A student city, oh, cool. Oh, cool. Maybe I didn't stop there, but maybe I drove through it because I don't remember stopping in like a college town. Groningen is a city, not a town. Better watch your... Oh, got it. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Yes, okay, Barty. You guys have cities. Yes, great job. Yes, you have cities. Good job, guys. No, I don't know why that was like a dumb joke. I don't even know how that was a joke. Thank you, Ben. I very much prefer the Netherlands city traffic over the California city traffic. I will say that. There's a pub of 3 brothers or sisters, I don't know. Our village has 6,500 people. You think 59? Oh, okay. You think I would know that because I grew up in a village. And I'm pretty sure for most of my life when I was growing up, it was sub 6,000 people. In a very sprawling rural area too, so it also felt very sparsely populated. I'm gonna stop at turn 7 to get a massage and to go to the bathroom, guys. You're like the Vegas village outside of the main city. Sick. I personally love that scenario so much. That's basically how I grew up too. But it's like you live in a small town, but at the same time, it's only like a short trip to the city or to a larger populated area, but you're not in it. It's like you're just outside of that sphere of influence. Quite nice, lots of grocery stores. Hell yeah. With actually affordable food and actually real food. Derp, I don't know if he told you, I have a longtime friend that I went to college with who is German, and he's come out to visit a few times. And one of the things that trips him out the most is the fact that we have to literally put on our packages that our food is real, like made with real fill in the blank. He's like, what does that even mean? What do you mean made with real food? Like what? Why would it not be real food? He gets so caught up on that because it's a thing we do here on a lot of our packaged goods. We put made with real cheese, made with real whatever. He would trip out on that. You have Aldi and Lidl? Oh, hell yeah. Only in the US. True story, John. It's because it is not guaranteed that our food products are made with real food ingredients. It's actually not a given. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for the shout out. Guys, it's the Yeti. Ooh, Yeti, 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 Yeti. Wait a second. It's just an ugly tree trunk. Scammed. Scammed. Remember the time that Andy T actually saw the Yeti like right here? And we thought he was just trolling us? He's like, no, no, hey, there it is! Pasta time, nice. Enjoy. NDT, yep. The GOAT. the greatest, the Lotus Master. Wait, Lotus Master, right? He's been riding again, hasn't he? He's been actually putting a little effort in. That's been nice to see. Praising race base, it was you there. That's right. Okay, the Lotus 79, 3-time world champion. You respect the title. You respect it. The side glance might lead me to a wrong. Oh no, John. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. Oh man. Saddle sores are actually the worst thing ever. Actual problem when you start spending a lot of time on the bike. Ray is rich. He has the Chaos Orb. Yep. Ray is rich. That is honestly one of the cooler little badges on Twitch. If you know, you know. That and the banana peel. On your inner. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. What do you think is the root cause of it, man? Is your saddle too wide at the nose? That sounds very uncomfortable. They got too big. Your thighs are too big. Too much muscle. That is actually a problem, John. That is actually a thing. Once your thighs start rubbing together, chafing can be real. Bring back the thigh gap. Justice for thigh gaps. So it's like a happy sad. It's like a happy sad thing. You're reminded of the pain, but that pain reminds you that you're getting yoked. So it's like you're like crying but happy tears. You're really narrow, John. So I tried for the first time. I tried a saddle that actually was the designated size for my sit bones for the first time about a month ago. My brother got a new saddle for his bike that's really narrow, but I sat on that and it was like a light bulb went off. It was like, this is how a saddle is supposed to feel. All the other saddles that I was coping on, like they do well. Like my Pro Logo saddle is great. No numbness, no anything. Very good perineal cutout. It's just feels a little wide now that I've tried a saddle that's to my sit bone dimensions. I didn't think it'd be as significant as it was. I will be stealing my brother's saddle for Unbound. He doesn't know that yet, but well, I guess now he does. Could be on a 135 or less. Yours is 145. So you tend to lean towards one of the sides. Yep. My knack is a 143. And the saddle that he got is a 136, I think. And it was like, wow. I was able to sit back in the saddle. I wasn't like kind of scooting up into the nose of the saddle. I didn't have to change position. It's like I just settled in and I was good. It was actually a very kind of like an eye-opening thing. Because 136, below 136 is actually kind of hard to find. You convinced anything to stop the badness, right? Anything to stop the pain. All right, guys, we're gonna take a little break up here. Hang out with Pimp. Enjoy some sauna time. Actually, I just need to use the bathroom. Yeah, John, especially like now that you're putting in so much effort, man, dialing in your comfort is even more important now, isn't it? You can't get a 135 in the saddle you have now. And it's annoying because it has built-in stuff for your trek. Crap. Oh, like special mounts and things, John, is that what you mean? Like Pro Logo has that. Like some of their saddles have special mount systems. Comfort, you're supposed to suffer on the bike. I know, Peter. Peter, you know what? You have a great point. We should probably all just switch to 2x4s. But like hollow carbon 2x4s. Because, of course, weight. 100 PSI tire. Yes, sir. That's the way, Peter. That was the way I started, man. That was my introduction to road biking, too. Some guy was like, you want your tires to feel like you're on rollerblade wheels. I was like, oh, okay. Sure. 120 PSI. Was at the bike shop the other day. Lurk mode. All right, John. Some guy was in there with his 21mm tubulars. Oh my God. What an OG. What an OG. It's actually kind of true that we're kind of at this point where there's very few situations where tubulars make sense anymore. There are definitely situations where they do. Like they're still really fast, right? And like for things like cyclocross, it's very important, I've heard. Without a seat, just in the metal. Yeah, just the metal tube. And honestly, if you just rock the metal seat post, you feel very planted to your bike for some reason. Like you feel really attached to your bike. All right, guys, 1 second. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Ooh, it's hot out here, guys. It's hot out here. Holy. Oh, we gotta spend some time in the sun today. It's gorgeous out. Yep. We're dropping a little weight so we can finish this climb stronger. You're not allowed. What is this? Get on the bike like pro. Yeah, actually. It's tough, Dimitri. You go through a lot of bath towels when you do that. I tried it last week. Ended up having to do laundry an extra 2 times. Wasn't worth it. Allegedly. Yes, allegedly. Damn, did the bathroom cam not activate? I thought I pushed bathroom cam. It's right next to BRB. I make that mistake a lot, actually. I always keep pushing bathroom cam instead of BRB, or BRB instead of bathroom cam.
There's only one I want. I love you, Pookie.
Val, howdy. Welcome back to a lovely, lovely ride today. Completely different flavor of effort. Now I'm telling you, I am enjoying the heck out of it. Some proper like low zone 2. Oh, it's the break we needed. I need to restart the album. I know, right? That's the moonshine. Yes, it's the moonshine. Performance enhancing moonshine. Guys, we put vitamin E and D. We infuse it. That's the secret. How am I doing today? Really good. I'm tired as heck, and I'm riding as though I am tired as heck. And it's just nice to have a nice chill ride every once in a while. Hey, man. Didn't want to Von 2. Von 2 is a cursed mountain. Well, the Von 2 curse is real. Thank you, Sally. His bottle's full of, allegedly. I can neither confirm nor deny that I am a recycler. I'm all about efficiency here. We recycle everything. Vitamin N's the best. Yep. Vitamin N. Vitamin P is actually the best. Am I right, Pimp? Pimp knows. Vitamin P. And D, so ED. I mean, I am a cyclist, so I mean, it might check out. It's all right. Who needs that shit working? Who needs it to work? All we care about is cycling. The secret is peeing the bottle. Yeah, exactly, guys. We refuse to let our salts go to waste. We refuse. But I'll tell you guys, I mean, I'm looking pretty hydrated, right? Kind of overly hydrated. It's actually a concern. Saturday? Yes, let's do it. I am. Let's do it. Sending positive vibes. Bleh. Positive vibes for good weather this weekend. Moonshine's kicking in. No, guys, for proper gains, you have to let it ferment first. At least that's what I read online. Looking very good weather. Yay, that'll be awesome. Yeah, let's plan for this Saturday. Actually, guys, that is a very scary conspiracy rabbit hole. Because it actually is a thing, unfortunately. But yeah, we should be able to finish the entire route in about 90 minutes, right? We should be another 15 minutes to the top, maybe 20 at the most. And then what, a 5-10 minute downhill, and then we'll be done. And then I get to eat more food. Somehow I have to figure out how to eat 2 Whoppers today in between my meals for an extra, what, 1,200 calories. Maybe. There might be. The thought is that fermenting it increases stem cell count. Which is, I don't know. Again, I don't know. Seems kind of odd to me. Jujo, thank you. Oh, never mind. Riding in Watopia. Is that Jujo that was here? Oh no, that was Woji. We had Woji here yesterday. Yesterday was crazy, guys. I'll tell you what, that super follower campaign has actually worked. Like, we were trolling the heck out of everyone, and it actually worked. All right, guys, we have officially crossed the 10-hour mark for the week. We are doing great, which means we get in another 90 minutes or so tomorrow, and then we only need like 3 hours over the weekend. The weekend's actually not going to be as intense as I thought it was going to be, since we preloaded the week early. We might actually get a bit of tapery nonsense this weekend. I do need to do a workout, but it can be shorter. Yeah, we did a little bit of power training over the weekend. We did some anaerobic drills, but we weren't streaming it. We did it on Sunday. I did an off-stream ride, but I did 3.5 hours of interval training on the climb portal. According to Garmin, it was benefited my anaerobic capacity. And then we did a heavy aerobic yesterday. Heavy aerobic yesterday. So I am due like a 2 to 3 hour pure zone 2 day, which will be actually kind of nice. So maybe that's what we'll do over the weekend. We'll get in like 3 hours of zone 2. And that should cap it off at a 15-hour week very nicely. Not to overdo it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, that's a very important thing. I am trying to be very cautious right now, because if you've seen my history, I've never been able to sustain this level of power. So it is a concern. It's something I have to think about. And basically, I have a set of rules that I have to meet in order to ride. And if I don't meet those rules, I basically am not allowed to ride. And so far, I have not, I've been able to meet those rules. Most of it has to do with how much sleep I'm getting, combined with how much food I'm getting, combined with how I feel. Like, there's just a bunch of things I consider. My resting heart rate. And as long as everything is maintaining, like, I'm kind of using that as my like basis. But you are right, man. You are right. You are, yeah, exactly. You are too, Augie. It is a very delicate thing I'm trying to walk across. It's a very delicate line. But the thing is like, I really have high expectations for myself for this Unbound. And I think in order to hit those expectations, I kind of do have to go outside of my comfort zone a little bit, as long as I can holistically stay metered, like stay centered. You know what I mean? Like, as a whole, I stay in good form. The moment I start to depreciate in any way, I need to be logical and step back. So far, almost everything has indicated that I am uptaking this training very well. And I think the reason it's been going pretty well is because I've been very structured. I've been very structured, and I think that has been a huge benefit. I actually take rest intervals. I'm hitting intervals appropriately, more so than just riding free form. All that being said, it could all fall apart. It is very much on brand for me to fall apart a couple weeks before an event with an injury. That's one of the reasons I put on this extra weight. That's the main reason I put on this extra weight, is to help avoid injury, have more padding around my joints, have more calories to burn away before I become like in a dangerous place. Basically, I'm actually taking it seriously for the first time and not just screwing around and having fun and just hoping that it ends up well. You know. Thanks, Derp. Thanks, Derp. No worries. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm doing my best. I'm feeling very positive. I've been waking up feeling very alert. I don't feel like lethargic. That's another indicator. If I wake up feeling like a freaking zombie, like brain fog to heck, like that is a big indicator. Like that's like a red flag, and I need to pay attention to those heavily right now. I need to pay attention to any sort of like small chronic patches of pain like popping up. Like about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had a little bit of pain in the upper fibula tie-in. And so I had to back off for a couple days. And that is now recovered and is completely healed, it appears. But like I'm like basically a hyper-focus. I'm very hyper-focused right now on this race coming up. And it's actually been very fun to be that hyper-focused. Having a goal, building a pathway to it has been a refreshing experience on the bike. Need to get your lazy up and buy some groceries and stuff. All right, Derp. I'll slow down just for you. That might be right at the end. You might come in just to get the raid. But yeah, Garmin for the first time told me last night that I needed a recovery ride today. It was beeping at me pretty heavily around 8:39 p.m. last night. Recovery delayed for like 35 hours. And I was like, oh, okay, if that doesn't tell me I need a low zone 2 day tomorrow, I don't know what does. You were researching what you told me about beginners doing too much. What did you find, Baki? What information were you able to find? Loss of bone density and everything else. Then you discovered rhabdomyolysis. Yep. That is a severe thing. And I pray that you never deal with it. We have a member of our community, Mr. Clown Prince, who has chronic rhabdomyolysis. And he's constantly being taken down for like weeks at a time when it like kicks up bad. Which just sucks because he's such a like a hunger, like he's so driven to ride. He rides very, very like religiously. But it is a very big problem, Baki. That's why I suggest just kind of build into it nice and easy and find kind of that self-discovery. But don't let that stuff scare you necessarily, Baki. It's not like something that's just going to happen. Like you really have to kill yourself to cause rhabdo. Like most people. But it is something you should keep in your mind, for sure. Cycling can be a very, very productive, healthy activity, but it can also slowly destroy you without you realizing. It sucks because cycling is just so fun, right? Like you want to push yourself, you want to ride day in, day out. I understand. It is a addicting hobby. Like leveling yourself up, especially when you start seeing the beginner gains, dude, it's like hypnotic, man. You just want it to keep going and keep going. You have so much fun. The honeymoon phase is so good. But yeah, it can cause issues. That's another reason why I am a huge advocate for doing a little bit of resistance training, a little bit of impact on the joints, getting a bit of pressure in the joints, because cycling does not do that. Cycling does a lot of amazing things, but you will over time hurt yourself if that's all you're doing. EFC Zwifter, thank you again for the ride on. Another reason why I advocate for regular blood tests. You're just researching to put together some training and nutrition plans? Nice, okay. But yeah, no, that's all stuff you need to know about. At least have a general idea of it. Over time, you'll discover your own limits. And that's a very important part of cycling. And again, I say this too. Bonking, the act of bonking, is a very, very powerful learning tool. Because you do it and then you never want to do it again. And so you figure out any way possible never to bonk again. Because it's just the worst feeling ever. I've had some mild symptoms of rhabdo after some major events myself. And that's also destructive because it can cause kidney problems. And liver and kidney problems. It overtaxes your filtration systems heavily because you've broken down so much muscle tissue that it's just overwhelming for your system. You're right, Old Slow. Most people do. You're right. I 100% agree with that. It definitely tells you a lot about our sport though, Old Slow. It shows that people really do put a lot of effort in on the bike. It's dangerous. Game of a vacation of Zwift is very addictive. It is. It is. It is. But yeah, there is that subjective learning approach to, like, if you ride a lot and you go through all the sensations of riding from feeling good to feeling very bad, you better understand how to then stay more in the good space. Thank you, Marky Mark. No, you hadn't had any clients today? Oh, man. So a lot of just sitting around and waiting. What do you do for work, Baki? Other than being an aspiring media producer. Oh, this was such a good ride. This was such a good ride. Exactly what Coach Garmin ordered. I was thinking of doing that Roka workout again, the Roka Korba or whatever workout again, which is basically just 2 hours of free riding with some small spiky intervals in between to kind of keep the legs awake. Active bonking. Yeah, so bonking is the term where you've run out of all of your energy stores. And another way to describe it is hitting the wall. I don't know the right term for you, but it's basically that point where no matter how hard you try to work, you physically cannot do anymore. You physically cannot. Like, you put all the power into the pedals, and you maybe get a couple watts more. Like, there is no chance of you putting out any power. All you can do is sustain very, very low power. And that's because you've burnt through all of your energy stores in your body, and your body is now having to burn muscle in order to stay alive. And that is very hard on your physiology. Leah! Hi, Leah. How's it going? Thank you for the raid, ma'am. How are you doing today? How was your ride? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. We are nearly done with our Zone 1, Zone 2 Alpe to Zwift. It has been a long time since we've been up this lovely climb. I've missed it a lot. And today's interval, today's recovery ride fit perfectly into this climb. Unless you're fat adapted. Yes, also that's true. That is very true. And that's a whole other science right there. I don't really have much fat store, which is why for events I use exogenous ketones. In the event that I do run out of sugar, I'd rather burn the ketones, the exogenous ketones, than actually cause muscle burn and fat burn. I just can't afford to lose it. That's I've always been I love that we have access to ketones for certain events. I don't use them regularly, but they make a huge difference for an ultra race. Fill in those little gaps where you might have run into a sugar deficit. Welcome in. Yes, sir. Thanks, Baki. Appreciate the shout. Yeah, Baki, didn't you say you were into like media or like video work? Or you wanted to get into it? Am I mixing you up? Maintenance and assembly of electronic motors. Oh, cool. Like a wide variety of, like a bunch of different kinds of motors, or do you work on a certain type, like for vehicle, like for larger vehicles, or like appliances? Yes to everything. Smell the pizza Nutella at the top. Oh, Ray, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Yes, mostly. So gels have a mixture usually of both like a carbohydrate-based sugar like glucose, but also like, well, that doesn't make sense. Obviously carbohydrate-based, but it has also fructose. It also has plant sugars, which we found that fructose and like dextrose or glucose work on two different energy paths. So if you take in both, you can actually absorb more sugar in any given moment. So that's why gels are actually a really good tool because of that balance. That being said, you get almost as much out of just eating straight like table sugar, and you can even make your own gels or own carb drinks that have a mix of like dextrose and fructose. But you can get by without that. Like just having like a glucose or something, like table sugar, like sugar water, will get you a good way there for most situations. You've once bonked so hard you got vertigo so bad everything was sideways, long way, and you still had to ride. Oh man. Right there, you bring up that's a great advertisement for virtual cycling. I've had a similar situation, John. I was riding with some friends a few years ago when I was just getting back in shape, and they were really strong riders. And I managed about 2 hours of the 3-hour ride with them. And then basically on the ride back to the car, they just walked away from me And I basically spent the next hour just in misery, getting back to my car all alone. But I'll tell you, it's a learning experience, because I never want that to happen again. Less carbs, more protein and fat. Yep. Yeah, carbs only if you're riding, guys. Like, that's the thing. Carbs are amazing if you're going to utilize the energy source. Otherwise, it can be a disaster. It is actually very common, well, more common than you might think, for endurance athletes to slowly be pre-diabetic or type 2. And it can often be because of their sugar habits. Well, 79 minutes, so we were going a little slower than I thought. Still good. So I'm thinking about throwing some nuts and some dark chocolate chips mixed in with my pineapple. Some like pecan. Throw in some pecan and dark chocolate. I think that would actually be better than just a straight pineapple. Have a little more substance for like the longer rides I'm doing. You now sé nada sobre dieta y comida. Well put. Well put, I agree. Wait, what did you say though? I doubt diet and food. To be honest, man, me either. And that's what I've learned. Have you heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect? Basically, the more I've learned about nutrition, the more I realize I know nothing about nutrition. And isn't it fun that the rules change all the time? They say, we are for sure that this is bad for you. And then a couple years later, they're like, ah, just kidding, just kidding. That was actually not bad for you. You should actually eat more of it. But this thing over here, now that's bad for you. But Nutella is always good for you. These nuts, always a great option. You were gonna join for the descent? Hell yeah, anyone wanted to have a downhill out party? Going on. Downhill party, guys. Pizza, Ben & Jerry's, beer, and Nutella. If I'm not mistaken, that is the 4 primary food groups on the modern pyramid. All right, Race Base, this Alp was for you, sir. Thank you for the inspiration today. Top of the pyramid, yep. Oh, wheels. Yay! I stole your guys' wheels, sorry. Wheels have been stolen. Dude, that was a good XP boost. That was actually a good XP bump right there. Yep. More for the collection. You know, Lore may have got his wheels on his first climb, but at least I have like 12 sets of them. That's my coping mechanism. I hope it works. Those who make money, yes sir, Old Slow. Yes sir. That's how the world does actually work. All you know about is good old Brazilian food, rice, beans, meat, and salad. You know, Baki, there's probably a lot to be said about that. Sometimes simple whole foods are actually better than the processed nastiness we mostly get here in the States. If our food doesn't have at least 100 ingredients, it doesn't count. You'll get like a bag of fruit and then somehow the ingredient list is off the sheet. You're like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. One big, yeah, just a big, just carbs, even more carbs. And yes, you're right, more carbs on top of that. All right, guys. Anybody who wants a free ride downhill, feel free to join on me. Make sure to have the bike selected that you're trying to level. GG. GG. It was nice riding with a fan the whole time. I will say that. It's hot today. Hot and stuffy. I need like Felty has, I need a CO2 gauge in here. Destroying guts of America, dude. Seriously, man. The biggest killer of our nation right now is inflammation. The biggest problem in our society right now, inflammation. Your food looks terrifying. The packaging is gigantic. Yeah, Baki, you have to know that you actually have to be a informed shopper here in the States. It is very easy to get. It's easy to get good food here, but it's just as easy to get very bad food. It's a weird like double standard we have. That it's just so easy to be on either side if you really want to be. Yeah, you being broke left you with eating nothing but oats, rice, beans, and candy. And I bet, John, I bet you're like not like completely that unhealthy. Even that being said, living on very whole foods, very you know, just proper whole foods, man. Most Americans' bread is enriched flour because first it's depleted with chemical. Yeah, right. Dude, it's wild. It's a weird world we live in, guys. This mega industrialized world where we're having to cater to billions of people all over the world. Dude, I can only imagine. But unfortunately, yes, it leads to it being very easy to eat shit food. Unfortunately. Pasta salad, what's up, Derp? Welcome back. Sorry, Dare. No, I can't say it, dude. It's Derp. It's Derp. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it's I think it's in your best interest though to get like the knowledge. You need the knowledge, guys. So I am interested. We have some interesting legislation coming through right now with regards to food. Whether it actually goes through or not, I don't know. But they're trying to add a new label system to food in America to help show people at a quick glance like how healthy something is. And if it's actually a legit system that actually works, like I'm all for it. From what I understand, it's like a red, yellow, green light system where like you have the best quality foods or the green food, like the foods with the green label, Then you have the maybe you should like limit your exposure to the yellow label and then like try to avoid the red label kind of thing. We have actually something similar for seafood here in California. It's called the Seafood Watch program, where you can identify basically the sustainability of the seafood you're eating by this like very easy to read scale. Because seafood is a big thing here. Because we do a lot of local fishing. Yeah, body never felt better than this, and you have abs for the first time. Let's go, dude. There's something about it, man. Right, dude. That's exactly what I was thinking, Old Slow. Like we haven't had the Alp in a while, have we? It has been I have no PRs on it. It's been way too long. And we saw RAYSpace on today, and he's been working really hard. He's been doing structured training, getting ready to ride the Alp again, and that's been like seeing RAYSpace dig into some structured training, man. It makes me want to ride the Alp, and so that's why we're here. Who is deciding what is healthy? That's true. So yeah, it's our new health czar, RFK Jr. is the one who's proposing this, and he's done some good things. He's done some really shitty things too. I was very hopeful for him that he would really do some good work in the food industry. Some of the things he's done though has been really disappointing for me, like with his approval of certain new pesticides that he did. I was like really against that. But like, if he gets this food system nailed down and it's actually a good one, then I'll have a little more respect for him again. He did do some things with like that I was really happy with, like with food colorings, where he's phasing food colorings out of our food system, our food supply, which is kind of nice. Education always huh? Do you think you should someone teaches as a child in school? Oh, something that's, yes, it should be. It should be. There's a lot of things I think should be taught to people that are not taught to people. Structure training is Von 2. Oh no. I wonder if RAYSpace, have you ever ridden Von 2? That is like, I do not like riding. I do not like Von 2, guys. I do not like Von 2. I call it the cursed climb. So much highly processed food. Your strawberries are super sweet. That's not normal. Yeah, we do have a lot of processed foods. We do. Luckily, where I live I live near the Salinas Valley, which is a big agricultural hotspot for the entire United States. And there's a big benefit to that, in that I have my food doesn't have to travel very far. So the food that is here locally doesn't need as much preservation. So overall, the food quality is slightly higher because of that, because we get it like maybe 2 or 3 days before like their distribution networks across the states do. But that's a really I'm so lucky with that. A lot of our agriculture is all grown very locally. That cannot be said for most of the country. We like teaching about macro and micronutrition, and even cook with the childs. I mean, they can even cut the onions too. Cheap work. There you go. That's the important thing. Cheap work, free labor. No, that's seriously, Derp. How is it not like just a natural thing that we're taught general cooking habits and things and nutrition? Like, I don't know. Again, I think Old Slow brings up the point in that it's special interest. Where's the money coming from? But yeah, if you do your due diligence, you can have a very high quality diet in the States. The thing is it's not a guarantee. Kids don't know how to cook these days. Yeah. But they know what's that little melon dude. But they know the melon dude. That's what they know. Their food is just anthropomorphized, right? Food in kids' eyes, they're actually just characters. You don't need to pay workers, and you teach the child that they can produce and create something nice and tasty. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It saved the economy. Guys, this is the new stimulus plan. Guys, vote me for president 2028, and I will approve child labor. And I will make it legal under the Education and Enrichment Act of 2029. Vote today, even if you're not American. Seeds are modified before it goes in the... Oh man, old slow. Don't even get me started on that, man. Like, oh dude, oh my god. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. There has been some... It's crazy. The seed industry, the seed genetic industry is basically destroyed modern farming in the States. Basically Monsanto and those companies that are genetically modifying their crops and then disseminating their genetics across the US and then claiming those crops as their own. It's actually kind of crazy. Oh no, look, these are our genetics. They stole our seeds, guys. These are actually ours. This is our crop now. You'll step off your box. Oh, slow, I'm right there with you, man. I am all over that conspiracy, dude. That's a good one. Difficult race and everything, so nice, man. Well, hopefully you were able to recover on this nice little downhill. Exactly, no need to overcomplicate things. Sign these instant declarations. Forget the names. Yeah, we'll just sign it and it'll be a presidential order. We'll just skip Congress. Veggies that look like they're on dude, pimp. Isn't that fun to do when you like compare fruits and veggies from like 100 years ago to today? And like, you're like, what the heck? Strawberries don't even look the same. Like the fruits don't even look the same. Or the fact that bananas are actually all like the exact same. Every banana is exactly the same. At least like Chiquitas. And in multiple times in our lifetime, we've almost lost all banana because of like a random bug that went through the crop, because we have no genetic variability anymore. Oh my god, we finished it, guys. What a day. What a day. What a day. Peter, we're 1/3 of the way to the blade bike. Be nervous, Peter. That's gonna be our main ride when we get it, man. Derp for president 2028. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's go with Derp. I think we should, presidential bids should, you should account, I think FTP should be a big metric in a presidential candidate. I think that should be like an upfront and center thing for all people looking to run for public office. But what's your FTP? Bananas don't have seeds anymore. I know, nothing has seeds anymore. Watermelon doesn't have seeds. Grapes don't have seeds. Frickin' bananas don't have seeds. What a world we live. We might actually see, if like some crazy shit happens, we might actually see like the death of fruit in the next couple generations. If there's like some major blight or something. Because everything's genetically derived and cloned now. You don't have the lightning socks, so you can't compare those. Yeah, that's true. Did you wait? No, I have the light. No, I need the arrow socks. I still need the arrow socks. What's FTP? There you go. Yeah, for certain positions of government, you're required to have a minimum of like a 4. So like these positions from here to here are like, this is like the 300 to 350 zone. But then to like have like these upper positions, like, you know, like maybe like the Speaker of the House or like, you know, something like that. The Majority Leader or something like that. House Minority Leader, all those things. Like that requires like 400 plus. And then President, that's a 500 for 20. Like we're talking 500 for 20 if you want to be a president. But no, there's seed vaults. Oh yeah, don't worry. That's actually true, Pip. That's actually true. When we have a massive calamity and everything collapses, we've prepared for that. You know, W humanity, at least. Now you can use your points to buy upgrades so you don't have to ride upgrades. I'm still waiting for the e-bike one, though, Etch. I'm still waiting for the e-bike upgrade. If they die, we want to... Yeah, exactly, Baki. Yep. And there's been a couple very close calls, from what I understand, over the last, like, couple decades. Have those before you. I'm at 85% today. Keep going, Macbeth. I'm still racing you. You're probably going to beat me, but I'm still going to put in a good effort, man. 500 for 20. Yep, that's doable. It is. It is, guys. Have you never watched America's Cup? That's like what they do for like a warm-up. Those guys can do like 550 for 20. President Weebles. Yes, President Weebles. Weebles for president. We should have a test to make sure the president isn't mentally retarded because, man, it's getting difficult. They can't have had a history of being a celebrity or an actor. Like, we just need to get that out of here. Let's just get that out of here. We've tried it a few times. It doesn't seem to have worked very well. Let's just, you know, maybe we should stop trying it. Economy in Brazil is in shambles. Bro, it's like all the heads of states these days are like Hollywood actors or like something like that. Isn't it just so funny? Lady Serin. Hi, lady. How are you? Hold on. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid, ma'am. Unfortunately, we are just finishing up. But thank you for the raid. And don't you worry. I'll send your lovely, lovely community onward. I won't leave you just chilling. Hey, KLB. How's it going, man? But yeah, guys, here, I'll give you a little rundown of what we had going on today. Very, very chill day. Garmin yelled at me last night and said I needed a recovery ride. So as you can see, we recovered. We rode as we were told. We listened to the great overlord that is the Garmin fitness tracker. And we finished this bike. And we finished the bike. We're done with our Super 6. What should we do next? Gotta be a mayor of a city first, and when you want to run for president, the city can vote if they think you're worthy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, Lady Serin, welcome in. How was your ride today? Thank you again for the raid. You're always so supportive of this channel, and I very much appreciate that. But yeah, it's... Oh, man. Oh, man. Hopefully that gets rid of frickin' Gavin for us, guys. Not a big fan of him. Not a big fan of him after the whole COVID shit. Make sure I'm on the factory tour. Yeah, here I am. But first, hold on, guys. First, we need... What's the next Cannondale I need to do? Wow, my brain is shut off. I can't even read Cannondale. Can't even know. I didn't even notice the logo. I'm lost, guys. So what? We just do the Super 6 Evo, the standard, non-lab? I guess we just do these three, right? This, and this. Action always wins, man. Yeah. But you know what? There's still good people. And you're all hanging out here, except you. You need to check yourself, man. But everyone else is doing great. Not you, though. No, not you. You. You know who you are. No. You.
I want to drown inside this.
No, you. No, you. What's up?
I never had a vibe this vibrant. And also shiny with that 3-eye vision.
There isn't a folding. There is. There is a folding bike in game. Bromptons are in game. When am I gonna reach? Dude, it's gonna take me a while, man. It's looking like about 3 hours per level at just a normal ride with my accelerated leveling, and then that only takes me to 154. I'm gonna get it to 154, and then it's gonna go slow. Max level is 200. I think it's... I've heard mixed things. Some people are saying it's 400, and some people are saying it's uncapped. I don't know which is true or not. I've heard both. Sorry, Raiden Run. Hope you're good. No worries, Lady Seren. No worries. We're almost done anyway. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the post-ride glow. It is a glorious thing. Gassiron? Gassiron? No, I haven't. I haven't heard of that. Is this bike slower than this bike? Let's just do this one next. Oh, wait, oh no. You heard that levels in game are all relative to what level Pookie is. Is that how the science is working? Hey cutie, what's up, LePage? LePage, coming down to it, man. How you feeling? Coming down to it, bro. Not much time left to skate out of it. I'm getting so excited, man. Back from Florida. Were you racing down there? All right, here's our next bike, guys. The Super 6 Evo. Looking for a way to assemble your bicycle for less than $50. So you oh, daughter had a competition. Oh man, you'll be fine, dude. that actually gives me a chance to keep up with you, to be honest. I need you in subpar form for my own ego, if you don't mind. Well, I hope you guys had a good time. If the other bike is a gravel bike, you need to upgrade a road bike, TT bike, or a gravel bike. Do they have to be all different? Like, they can all be road bikes, right? Because they don't have a gravel bike. Right? Is the Super X a gravel bike? No, it's not, right? Oh, it is! Oh, it is a gravel bike. Okay, that's why it's a little heavier. That makes sense then. Ooh, that one's gonna take a while to level up. That one's gonna be a rough leveling. Maybe I should... I wonder if the Cannondale levels quicker, or the CAD 13 levels quicker. I should look at that. Which one levels faster? Because some bikes like have higher brackets of like requirements for leveling, right? Anyway, all right, we got that. Here, let me show you real quick, Baki. The Brompton. Right here. So there are folding bikes. And this one's actually cool. You can change the color. And then I actually have a custom color with like a custom Zwift graphic, because there was a Brompton event that they had one time, and the unlock was a bike skin. They rarely do bike skin unlocks in Zwift. So guys, if you see one, it is very much worth doing the event for the unlock, because rarely do you get bike skins. The P line. You see that, pimp? We're riding the Brompton P line. The Panomies line. Ride it. Ride this. Look, actually, look, we have 78. Actually, I didn't realize we have 78 kilometers on the frame. Oh, if I didn't have to level the Super 6, I would. This isn't a crazy long leveling. So the first one's 200, which means this doesn't have like the high tier leveling pathway. Unlock for bikes we will never use. I know, right? I still, like, actually true, man. One of my favorite bikes, because of the skin, is the Izalco. Where is it? The Focus Izalco. because it has a really cool skin. I'm really upset. I missed out on that really cool Pinarello skin though, which I was really upset about. Here, this one, because the Focus Izalco has this one, the really cool, like, this was one of the first ever bike skins that they added to the game, I believe, that you could unlock. But yeah, very rare that you have something like that. Look at that. We painted it blue, boys. I can actually take a screenshot. You have that bike skin too. That's a good one. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that might be the first ever bike skin that they added to the game that wasn't just a default skin. I could be wrong. Folding bikes are very expensive. Dude, they are very expensive here as well. Very expensive here as well. Especially Bromptons. Bromptons have a premium attached to them. All right, guys, let's see our metrics. Let's see how we're doing. Let's see how we stack up in the world. Oh, yo, we're in the 60s now. That's cool. We're not actually overreaching. It's a lie. It's a scam. Brought about by Big Zwift trying to get me to do less riding. We will not comply. Half a chicken. Oh my. Oh my God. I need to get out of here. I have obviously more important things to do right now. Well, Macbeth, no, there's a lot of strong riders going to be there. Just know that most of the people who are riding are strong B's and A's. So take that into consideration before you sign up. Take that into consideration. We should start a node. We should if the degens have enough turnout, we'll just start the no drop again. We'll get the no drop ride going again. We should do that if there's enough interest. We'll have the fast ride and we'll have a no drop. But anyway, all right, guys. That was we did more stalling at the end of the stream than at the beginning of the stream. It's actually kind of messed up. Where are we at? Okay, weekly distance goal. We're at 241 kilometers this week. We're doing fine. I think we're doing all right. Anyway, all right. Let me find you a lovely place
they
to
put you in jail
dock.
right away. No trial, no nothing. Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists.
You're gonna docking procedure
right to jail.
initiated.
You're playing music too loud, right to jail. Right
Who do we
away.
got on
You're
today?
not
Who can
too
we
fast,
raid?
Jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail, right away.
Well, Zico it is. Guys, I'm gonna send you over to Zico Torre. Guys, if you don't know Zico, great guy. Great guy. Ex-pro Zwifter. Ex-elite Zwift rider. This guy has raced with some of the strongest people on the entire platform. Awesome dude, too. I'm not just saying that because he's into photography, but it might have something to do with that. I'm sorry, Tim. Yeah, man. Nothing fancy today, dude. We averaged 107, not 70. 107 BPM. But we did do the Alp. You did miss the Alp, man. I'm sorry. But you know what you can do to make it up for me, Tim? You know what you can do to make it up to me? You can join us for tomorrow's TTT. And all will be forgiven. Yeah, it was a good ride, man. I was a little worried because I came into today feeling very tired and I have a lot of chronic fatigue built up over the last couple weeks. TTT, yes, sir. I'm gonna do it again. As much as I am kind of regretting my decision right now. I'm gonna do it again with you guys. So hopefully I'll see you there, man. Tempo tomorrow? No! Well, I'll try to find another way to forgive you. It might be tough, but I'll find a way. Anyway, later, y'all. Later.